Hello, hi, I'm Dr. Gurung. I'm a consultant psychiatrist. Today, I wanted to talk about a very interesting topic called intelligence. Intelligent quality is something that we have heard a lot of time in the social media. But as a consultant psychiatrist, I wanted to look more into books, research, and this is something that I've come in a conclusion about intelligent quality. When we talk about intelligent quality, it's not is far more than logic and memory. When we talk about intelligence, it's a mental capacity for us to acquire a new knowledge, reason, problem solving, and adapt to a new situation. Now, the definition of intelligence has changed drastically or dramatically in the last few decades. And when we talk about a mental capability of intelligence, there are four core areas that we need to be aware of. Number one is cognitive ability. Cognitive ability means our ability to process the information, is also an ability to store it, which is also known as memory, and also to think about in abstract reasoning. So this is a cognitive ability. Now, number two is something called problem solving. It comes with applying logic to a new challenges. Number third is something called as adaptability. Adaptability comes from learning from the past experience and adjusting to the new challenges that we face in day-to-day activities. Now, the fourth element is something called emotional intelligence. This is about able to manage your own emotion, able to reduce the stress, and able to empathize with other people. Now, just to summarize, now the intelligence have got four pillars. One is cognitive ability, second is problem solving, third is adaptability, and emotional intelligence. We also hear about this intelligence in other areas like artificial intelligence, which is quite a popular topic in social media. And basically, it means mimicking the human thoughts. Number two is we also hear most of it in government and military. They talk about strategies, information. We might also hear about CIA. Now, this is a simple definition of intelligence. Now, when I did a bit of research, I also came to know that intelligence can be further divided into nine types, and this was proposed in 1983 by a psychologist called as Howard Gardner. So let us go in depth about the nine different types of intelligence which he have described. Number one he have described is something called linguistic or verbal. This is an ability to use the word effectively, ability to speak, write, and able to, you know, play with the words. So this is linguistic verbal. You can see this ability more in the writers as well as the lawyer. Now the second is something called logical, mathematical. This is ability to identify pattern and also help to deal with complex calculation. You see this ability in scientist and programmer. Number three is something called visuospastic. This you see is an ability to identify in three-dimensional. You can see most with architect as well as with pilot. Now the fourth is body kinetic. You see most of these skills in athletes as well as surgeon. This is an ability of good mind and body coordination, and you also see more in eye-hand coordination, especially in athletes, as well as you can see dexterity. That means an ability to use two hands easily. Now coming to the fifth is called musical. You can see this in composer and musician, and this is an ability to identify the pitch, meter, tone, and melody of a sound. Now coming more into number six, which is known as interpersonal, this is an ability to identify the social clues, work with others. You find these people more with therapists and managers. Now there's something called intrapersonal, which is quite different than interpersonal. Interpersonal is to identify social clues and pattern with other, whereas intrapersonal is ability to be self-aware of our own ability, motivation, goals, and our own emotions. Intrapersonal you can find more with like philosopher. Now the eighth is something called naturalistic. This is you find with nuance of the nature, with biologist and the farmer. The last part is called existential. You can find with this ability to deal with profound quest for existence and life. You can find with theologist. So just to summarize, the 9 different types of intelligence in more kind of in a broader sense is linguistic, second is logical mathematical, visual spatial, body kinetic, musical, interpersonal, intrapersonal, naturalistic, and existential. Now, it's worth mentioning that this doesn't cover the three important intelligence. One which I have already defined, intelligent quality. This is an ability to recognize and manage your own emotion. The second is social quality. This is building empathy and assertive relationship. This is needed if you work in a group kind of setting. Now, the last one is this is adversity quality. This is a new term which I have come across recently. This is an ability to be resilient and have perseverance through adversity. So this is one of the quality that is really needed in order for you to grow. So just to summarize, I have described what is intelligence. I've also described 4 pillars of intelligence, which are cognitive ability, problem solving, adaptability, and emotional quality. I've also described 9 different types of intelligence. This is linguistic, logical, visuospastic, body kinetic, musical, interpersonal, intrapersonal, naturalistic, and existential. And the 3 more type of intelligence, which is emotional intelligence, social intelligence, and adversity quality. Thank you very much. Hope you have a good day. Thank you.